Well, welcome to Chase, the Art Holding Memorial Arena. Kelowna Central Zone versus Kamloops. Today's date is Saturday, November 15th. That'll be my mother-in-law. She's quick.
Funny because on Facebook, it's off by the road, you can actually see it was on the street.
Yeah.
I looked it up the other day. I was like, is there a way to see on YouTube why is it watching, but it's not. Apparently, it's privacy being put this way, right?
Oh,
People
is it?
you can't see who's on it. The only way you can see it is if somebody starts making comments.
I see.
You can see who it is, right? So, you don't have to.
Well, we're up to 4. If you can hear us, always good with a thumbs up on the audio, if you don't mind. Thank you. So we're down 3 players today. Logan, Caden, and Jasper. So it looks like they're going to roll 3 lines, eh? No AP, no call up. Good. Get a little more ice time, a little more flow. Sunya will take the net today. It's his turn. Rockets in the road, Blacks. Kamloops in the home white on it. Nice rink though. Good crowd here today. Upper mezzanine got a few people. Bleachers have a few people. Took the scenic route through Falkland to get here. Never been on that road before. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've done that road before, but I didn't know this stuff.
Not that bad. Maybe 10 kilometers on dirt road. More muddy than anything, but. So we got 1:20 left in the warm-up. Get yourself some popcorn and hot chocolate. It is cold in here. You can see Caden hanging out on the bench. Broke his wrist Thursday morning. Too bad. Good to see him out on the bench with the guys. And I think Logan's in Vancouver, they said, and Jasper's serving a suspension. I rewatched the Vernon game the other day. The kids had lots of shots. The goalie played pretty well. Yeah. I was looking at it a little bit. If we give them a little bit too much time maybe to get set, if we just one-time them, I think we have a better success rate. But lots of chances.
Work on getting the goalie moving.
Yeah. Get them east and west.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what you got to work on. that will get me goals.
Yeah. So I don't think we've seen Kamloops since the showcase tournament back 1st of September, I believe.
That's correct.
So we'll see how they've developed. Of course, everybody should be better than they were at the showcase. Everybody's still making player decisions at that time. So we'll see what they're all about. So we're about ready to go in Chase Saturday, the 15th of November. Kamloops, Kelowna. Shunya takes the net. Ethan Sumner looks like his line with Schrader and Bazran's going to start. It'll be Reese Wyatt and Simon. Here we go. Rockets get the face off, but Kamloops dumps it in behind his net. Simon picks it up, takes a bump. Reese ahead to Ethan. Ethan's got it. He's got Schrader on the weak side, just out of his reach. Schrader corrals it, though. Tabazi with a quick attempt and fans on that shot. Sumner picks it up, walks the line. Out front, just out of reach for Keenan. Kamloops tries to get away. And there's Keenan to slow that up. Kamloops going to try and get the zone. They don't, and they ice it. So good aggressive start for the Kelowna squad. A little line change coming up here. Get everybody into it early. 40 seconds into the game. Ryland's line with Cameron and Luca steps out. Mason Hick and Nash Lindstrand.
These forwards are going to want to
Yes.
keep their legs fresh.
Yeah. With a few fewer people, we're definitely going to have to keep the shifts shorter. Nice little play. Get the puck on net. A little bit of line combination changes today with the 3 players out. So Ryland will line up with Luca and Cameron. Puck's dropped. Just sits there. No one can really get a handle on it. Now Ryland's working his way into the corner. He takes a hit. Kamloops tries to get it out across the line. They do, and Nash Lindstrand's there. He backhands it up towards his own bench. Kamloops player in across the line. In the slot, towards the net. Mason's there to block that. Mason sends it ahead to Cameron. Cameron's got Luca on the left side, off the heel of his stick. Luca with some aggressive checking. When the Rockets get it and dump it back in, they got to clear the zone. Kamloops goes in behind their own net to pick it up. Quick couple of passes, and they're out. Nice play by Mason. He steps up and chips it away. Levi's out. Kamloops dumps it in. Shunya plays it behind net. Mason Hick looking for his line mates to get set up here. Levi ahead. He's got Xander and Cooper McCready with him. There goes McCready down the left side. Sends it ahead. Mondu's got it. Nice play. Cooper McCready with a quick shot just wide. Levi back into the corner to Mondu. Mondu to Levi, just out of his reach. Kamloops is away. They're out of the zone. Michael Choi gets his man. Quick chance, but great play by Manny to get back as Michael was checking his man. That developed into something for Kamloops quick. And nice back check by Manny to interrupt that play. Kamloops sends it down, chips it in. It's around behind the net. Simon goes into his own corner. Behind the net, Reese is there. Kamloops picks it up. That player is down. Ethan Sumner is going to try and pick it up. Bumps his man down to the ice. Kamloops picks it up at the blue line. Weak shot. Sonia steers it to the corner. And Reese fires it back, or Simon fires it back behind his own net. Here's Ethan. Ahead to Schrader. It's a 2-on-1 with Keenan. Beautiful. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Nice play by Schrader over to Keenan. Here's a shot. Rebound. Oh, and a glove save by goaltender. Nice save. Didn't hold on to it, but Rockets still have it. Keenan behind his own net. Sends it out in front. It's bouncing. Kamloops away over their own line. And they dump it in. Ref calls it deflection. It's not icing, but it was. And now here's Bazzi. He moves it ahead. Nice pass to Luca. Got Luca in full stride. Luca steps up. Puck's in the corner. There's Ryland Bell. Puts a bump on his man. Lindstrand runs into his man as it gets him out of the line. Nice pass. Nash got rid of it just before he took a hit. Nobody went down. Everybody's good. Mason's back. Mason sends it into the neutral zone. There's Cameron Ewell. Cameron Ewell across to Nash. Nash sends it ahead to Ryland, who takes a hit as soon as he receives it. A couple of hits there. Rockets sent a couple players down. Here's Mason with a nifty move. Oh, just rolled away on him. He made a nice move at the blue line. Nice play by Luca, who's filling in for Mace. As Mason had rushed in, Luca dropped back and interrupted a Kamloops player. There's a hit by Ryland on Ryland, and maybe the elbow came up. No call. Ryland's okay. Kamloops comes out of their zone. Gets around center ice. Kamloops tries to get it towards the net. It's behind the net. And there's Manny to send it back to behind to McCready. Can't quite get it out at the line. We'll try again. And a little bit of body starting to fly here. Opening up. Kamloops goes D to D. Sends it up the middle. And now here's Xander. Xander with some good speed. Oh, what a lovely play by Xander out to McCready. McCready tried to go on the ice under the pads, and Kamloops goalie got his legs down and then followed it up with another nice chance. They had a glove save. So some good hits so far. Yeah, Kamloops always physical. Reese Wyatt, Simon are out. Levi tries to get it forward. Kamloops player gets a stick on that. Simon picks it up. Goes behind his own net and reverses. It's just left there. Simon now bumps his man. Oh, nice play. Uses his body to shield the puck. McCready sends it out. Ref's going to call icing, but it's not going to have enough. Levi's chasing. Kamloops player stops up behind his net. Looks up the middle. That's intercepted and blocked, but he's away with the puck. They ice the puck. They wave it off again. And then it's a reverse by Simon. Reese sends it up the middle. It's gloved down by the Kamloops player. Call that a glove pass. The play stopped in the neutral zone. 14:04 left the first period. So Schrader, Bazvan, Sumner jump out with Lindstrand and Hicks. Schrader and his man collide. Sumner gets it, tries to send it in. It's stopped by the Kamloops defender. Nice job by Lindstrand. Sends it around. Sends it up the middle. Kamloops collects it. And Kamloops plays catch D to D. Try and get it out. Mason's got it at center. He stops up, gives it to Sumner. Sumner stopped at the blue line, but gets it in low. Behind the Kamloops net, Schrader's chasing. Schrader tries to send it back to the point, and Kamloops is away. But, looks like Lindstrand took a penalty. Yeah, interference call. Kamloops player tried to dump it in and go around Nash. Nash didn't let him go around, and they got a penalty. So 13-25. First penalty of the game. Michael Choi, Keenan, Schrader, and Manny. They're waiting for the penalty to hit the board. Can't get the penalty on the board. Yeah, we're hearing lots of beeps, but they can't quite get the penalty up. They're going to put it up on the home bench. Now they got it on the guests, which was on the wrong bench. But anyway, here we go. So, yeah, there, that puck is out. Nice job by Kelowna. Picked that up, fired out. I think that was Manny Gibbons. Good job. Loose puck off the face-off. Kamloops sends it behind their own net. They got two high guys. And Schrader's in low. Baz ran at center. Kamloops tries to come up. They do. Gain the line. Choi blows a tire, but he's back up. Kamloops looking to set it up. They move it back to the left point. D to D. D to D again. Keeping it to the outside. Rockets doing a good job. They're looking for that one spot on there. Probably looking for that right winger. They've had lots of chances to shoot and just haven't pulled the trigger. And that's about the 12th pass. There's number 13. There's a quick shot. That burned off about a minute of the penalty. Shunya puts the stick on it, steers it over the glass. The defensemen have got that all figured out. So, line change. Ryland will come out with Luca. And Simon and Reese. 1:04 left in the penalty. Kamloops wins the draw. They get it back to their D. They go across ice. Send it down low into the corner, back out to the D. Luca's there watching. Oh, nice play. Reese jumps up, tries to separate the puck. Kamloops recollects. Back to the right point. They go left side. Kamloops looking to find an outlet. Nice job by Luca. Low shot. Nice job. Good save by Shunya. He kicks that left leg out. Luca clears the rebound with 25 seconds left in the penalty. Goalie's going to be out to play it. And he send it around. Kamloops picks it up at the blue line. Nice job here. Luca gets a stick on that puck. Nice hit by Mason. Luca's got it. Tries to fire it high and out, but Kamloops player's there. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Kamloops behind our net and send it out. There's Lindstrand. He's out and interrupts the play. Cameron gets it out of the zone. And now Luca's away. Luca's going to dump it in and go for a change. So the Rockets killed the first penalty. There's 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first period. Out comes McCready. He's got Mondu. Mondu's got some energy here today. You can see he's pushing hard. Cooper McCready and him have already had a couple chances. Cameron Newell's out as well. Michael Choi, Manny Gibbons. Michael ties up his man at the point, sends it across. Nice little backhand pass. And here comes Cameron down the right side. Cameron tries to get a move on the defenseman. Cooper McCready picks it up. Avoids a check and the referee, and now Kamloops is away. Nice job by Manny. Manny's bumping with his man. McCready joins the fray. Nice job here. Manny behind the net. Kamloops is some pressure. The puck out front, but there's Sander. Sander sends it ahead. Send over the Kamloops blue line. Kamloops picks it up. And they send it out, but it's over the defender's stick. Reese Wyatt tries to shovel it down, but didn't get a lot on it. So now it's going to be an icing call against Kelowna with 9:52 left in the first period. So no score. Pretty full house here on this side. Kamloops brought a lot of folks with them. So Sumner's line with Schrader and Bazran, Simon and Reese. Simon leans on his man. And now flips it out. Kamloops dumps it back in. Reese Wyatt collects, sends it ahead. Just cut off. Now here goes Simon on a nice rush. He's up the left side, leans in, sends it towards the front. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Reese and a nice glove by the goalie. So Simon had a nice rush down the left side. Puck was centered. Reese rushed down, picked it up and fired a bullet high. And the goalie showed us the glove. 9:27 left, first period, 0-0. Bell's line will come out. They're going to try and keep these short shifts, or these shifts shorter. So Ewell, Irvine, Bell, McKee, and Wyatt. Puck's down low into the Kamloops corner. Kamloops player loses the puck. Ryland takes a slash. Puck still in. Nice job there by Ryland to keep that puck low. Cameron was trying to get a shot away and couldn't. This Kamloops aggressive forecheck or aggressive checking. Cameron's got the puck. He's looking to get it over the line. He does. Tries to send it over to Ryland. Luca picks it up. Luca sends it towards the net. It's blocked. And Kamloops is away at their own blue line. Ahead to center. And they dump it in. Reese is going to try and beat his man there. He does and gives the guy a bump. Cameron now picks it up, goes behind his own net. It's out of the Kelowna zone. And Cameron picks it up. Oh, that was a dangerous pass, but they got away with it. And Reese sends it up the middle. That's not icing. That's off the Kamloops defender. Kamloops behind their own net. McCrady's going to push it down to Levi. Levi gets beaten to the puck, and Kamloops dumps it past Mace. Mace gets in front of his player and sends it ahead. Then bumps his man. McCrady picks it up, sends it around. Mason. Kamloops got a chance, and it's high and over the glass. So it's 7:46 left. So Mondu, Levi, Ty, and Super McCrady are out with Mason and Nash Lindstrand. Puck drop. Levi picks it up, but quick shot goes wide. Kamloops somehow stole that and then got a quick shot away, but went wide of the net. McCrady chasing it out to the line. Mason tries to move it ahead. Quick shot, hits off Nash's skate and into the corner. Nash moves it ahead to Levi. Levi nicely to Mason Hicks. He's got Mondu with him. Quick shot off the blocker and off the side of the net. Around behind the net. Puck slipped down. Lindstrand battling with his man, does a nice job tying up his guy. And here goes Mondu. Mondu's away down the right. He's going to take a bump, but he's through it. And a nice play out front. Levi just couldn't get the handle on it, but a nice play. Schrader picks it up, fires it back into the zone. Rockets are offside. Line change in progress. So Schrader chases it into the Kamloops zone. There's Sumner interrupts the play at center. That'll be icing. 6:38 left in the first period.
I think Kamloops has had one shot on us.
Yeah, Kamloops might have had one shot. We've had a couple, like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah,
he's had 2 or 3 glove saves. So
definitely been out shooting them.
So just feeling each other out a little bit maybe here. But face-off comes to the goalie's right. Kamloops wins it, sends it behind their own net. Michael Choi's there. Pinches down. Kamloops away with it. Schrader takes a bump. And Sumner gets in the way of the Kamloops player. And now he's going to try and get it into the zone. He does. It's over to the lefty, Kamloops. Michael Choi smartly just pushes it back into their zone. And Sumner is F1. He bumps with his player. Kamloops dangerously close to a big hit up the middle. There's Michael Choi and Luca. Luca sends it in. Goalie stops up, plays it behind the net. And now we've got a little line change there. Luca or Ryland's out. And with 5:45 left, we've got another icing call. .545 left in period one here in Chase at the Art Holding Memorial Arena. Irvine, Ewell, Bell, Wyatt, McKee. Irvine picks it up. Nice win by Ryland on the faceoff. Puck's in the left corner. Ryland's mixing it up. Puck comes back to the point. Here's Simon. Simon gives it to Luca. Luca with a high shot. Didn't shoot it at the glove. Went right at his head, just a little over the net. Comes back to Luca. Luca sends it back towards the net. Cameron's there, picks it up. He's stopped. He's still working, however. Ryland joins in. Cameron and Ryland pushing away. Cameron comes away, gets it back to the point. Nice job by Simon to keep that puck in. He fell as he was trying to field the pass. And now Simon's got it again. Sends it ahead to Irvine. Irvine just can't catch the handle on it as he's getting pressure. And now Reese Wyatt collects in his own zone. He's going to go for a skate up the right side. He's up to the middle now. He's over the line. Good head speed. Centers it out. And now Kamloops tries to get away, but nice job by Levi. Levi's stolen the puck. He's away. He's got Luca with him. Sends it to Luca. Luca, oh, nice chance. This nice play by Levi and Luca. Goalie got a good save. Made a nice play. Levi with the steal and then the setup to Luca. Kamloops recollects in their own zone. So McCready is out with Mondu and Levi. McCready bumps his man as Kamloops dumps it in and goes for a change. Mason picks it up. Dangerously out front. Shunya gets a stick on it and sends it back. Nice play by Shunya to read that. And away comes McCready. McCready's up the right side. Takes a look. Gets his head up. And a quick shot. Goalie shows us the glove again. So he's shown it to us 3 or 4 times now. We're going to have to probably shoot somewhere else. But a nice little rush by Cooper McCready. Coming up the right side. Had his head up the whole way to avoid the checks. He'll stay out. Levi and Mondu. Lindstrand and Hicks. 3:53 left in the first period. Carr linesman is throwing Xander out of the faceoff circle. Cooper McCready will step in. Cooper wins the draw, but Levi can't handle it. Lindstrand, he's defending. Now Mason's back there. Mason bumps his guy. Kamloops, dangerous. So a couple little bounces go the Kamloops way. It squirts out front. And the captain of the Blazers capitalizes with a quick shot. Looked like Shinya got a piece of it, but it still had enough on it to climb up into the corner. So Kamloops is ahead 1-1 or 1-0 with a minute 38 left in the first. Kind of an unfortunate little bump there. Bad bounce. So Keenan wins the draw. Michael's got it. He sends it ahead to Manny. Now Sumner's in. Sumner on the left side. Sends it towards the net. Kamloops picks it up. And they send it up the right side. They throw it across ice. Michael Choi's there. Michael sends it ahead. Now here's Keenan. Keenan down the right side. He puts it towards the net to Schrader. Schrader picks it up, sends it back to Manny. Manny with a high shot, goes over the net. Michael's thinking about pinching, but retreats as the Kamloops sends it back. Nice move by Michael at the blue line. Quick shot, deflected. Oh, and then Sumner had a chance on the rebound. His stick was lifted. Michael battles at center. Schrader's there. There's Michael. He sends it back to Ethan Sumner. Sumner ahead to Bazran. Bazran up the right side. He's got Schrader and Manny with him. The puck is high, deflected high, and over the glass with 2:39 to play in period number 1. Close game, 1-0. Blazers. So Irvine will jump back out with Ewell and Bell at center. Reese Wyatt, Simon McKee. Ryland ties up his man. Kamloops takes it behind their own net. There's a nice play out front by Ewell. Sent it out to Simon. And then another quick shot on the opposite side. Goalie takes it off the pads and freezes the rebound for a whistle. Puck's in behind the Kamloops zone net. They send it behind, and here's Luca. Luca's got a chance. Oh, just got checked at the last second there as he tried to get it back to his forehand. Luca collects it again. It's out of the zone, however. And now we've got Simon. Simon sends it up the wall to Cameron. It goes cross ice, and there's Reese Wyatt. He sends it ahead of the Kamloops bench. Kamloops sends it into their own zone. Ryland Bell. Nice aggressive forecheck there. Oh, beautiful. Oh, nice play by Ryland. He's all over the ice here. Working hard. Tons of energy. Sent it back out front. We just couldn't get a handle on it. Some good forechecking there. So that line with some chances as well. Luca, Ryland, Cameron, Levi, Mondu, and McCready will jump back out with Hick and Lindstrand. .141 left in the first. Nope. The referee doesn't like the way Xander's lining up for faceoffs. So he's blown it down. Same linesman. Cooper steps in. Cooper wins the draw back to Levi. Levi puts a low shot. Goalie plays it kind of interestingly, but covers it. Covered it with his blocker with the stick in the air. So Xander will try it again. Now they blow him again. This guy's got a thing for Xander. Is he blowing it because Levi's leaving early, or they think Xander's doing something? I don't know what's happening. There's the puck, comes back to the line. Mason does a good job, keeps it in. Puck's ripped around the other side, and there's Nash Lindstrand to pinch down, but Kamloops gets it out. Kelowna sends it back deep and clears the zone. A minute 17 left. Oh, Mondu steps up and interrupts the play. And now Levi's in low. He's trying to create something. Puck gets pushed back up the wall. Oh, nice move by Levi. He's throwing it in there. Now it's back to the line, and Lindstrand throws it in. McCready picks it up. 53 seconds left in the period. Rockets won't get one before the period ends. Now it's zipped around behind. Xander going to pick it up. Turns back. He gets pushed, and he gives it to Cooper McCready, who walks out to the line. Kamloops player does a good job, but Kelowna keeps it in, still in. And now here's Nash. Quick shot, another glove. We keep shooting at the glove side, and he keeps showing it to us, but good shot. Yeah. 29 seconds left in the period. Yeah. Good job at Nash at the blue line, keeping it in there, too. There's a couple of times it looked like it was coming out. Nash leaned on the wall and kept it in. So Choi and Gibbon are out with Schrader, Sumner, and Bazran. Kamloops wins it into their own corner behind the net. Now they move it up the wall, and Sumner intercepts. Sumner sends it down low. Bazzy's there. Bazzy tries to send it out to Schrader. It's just out of his reach. Schrader walks into his man. 12 seconds left in the period. And then Kamloops gets it out of their zone. And they're away through the middle. Dangerously through the middle. And that'll end the first period. So I'm not sure if we're ice clean at the end of the period or at the half. Looks like we're going to ice clean. So we'll see you again here in about 15 minutes.
It's a requirement in this league.
Yeah, yeah.